But surely, I followed a very dangerous and predictable path where I put myself in such a nutrition mess. I created a habit run and driven by feelings. I was eating comfort food. Hello gorgeous people, welcome back on my channel. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're safe. In today's video I'm going to describe the consequences that dieting and trying new random diets had on my body and my brain. These results are normally called yo-yo effects. Yo-yo dieting describes the pattern of losing weight, regaining it, and repeat the process. It's a process that causes weight to go up and down like a yo-yo. This is not a vlog about how to stop yo-yo effects. How do you break the cycle of yo-yo dieting? Why dieting is bad for your health? I'm not tackling these points. Instead, I'm sharing my organic experience as an extension of my previous video. I have failed so many times, and I truly believe I'm so qualified to speak about this subject. It took me a minute to understand that being healthy is a way of self-love, and to me, my health is not optional or discretionary anymore. Well, never was, but I behaved like it was. After I went through this experience and I have learned from my pain and agony, I created a new plan. And I took off for a long journey back to me. Every single time I was punishing my body by going on strict diets, I was hurting it. Every diet that I have tried was far too restrictive. And I remember I never followed a diet plan top to bottom. I've always felt the need to adjust the food or eating windows, and everything ended up being a mess. On average, a person can follow a diet plan for 5 days in a row, or sometimes for 7 days in a row, and afterwards one quits. There are always exceptions to the rule. I was even weaker than that because I could do it for maximum 3 days in a row, and I wasn't really following it as almost everything was adjusted by me. Obviously, when I came off, I was binging on my favorite foods and dishes. When I said I have acquired some destructive habits, I wasn't far from the truth. I grew up as an habitual eater, which means I had 3 meals per day as a habit, and I had to eat even if I wasn't hungry. Do you know where the concept of 3 meals a day come from? We definitely made that up. After that, I reshaped myself into an ignorant eater, which means that I was eating all the unhealthy foods because I didn't know better and I believed the media. I would use as an example cereals, which I thought for a very long time they are such a healthy and full of vitamins option, and they aren't. Recently, I have transformed myself into an emotional overeater. I have covered this subject in my previous video, which I'm going to suggest it at the end of this video. These diets changed me physically, but not the way I wanted. They also affected me emotionally because numerous times I felt like a failure. Because they are far too restrictive, you become weak. And as a result, you end up feeling incapable, or even worse, like a loser. I had to accept the feeling, even if it hurts. And after a while, I took ownership of my situation. I stopped judging myself, and I replaced that with being nice and gentle to myself. Once again, I started by changing my thinking. Until your mindset is changed, everything else will stay the same. I was giving myself a chance to do better. This time, I was seeking harmony, and I was willing to discover myself and my needs. As previously stated, everything starts with the first step. I needed to accept my emotions, and I needed to learn how to deal with them. Without emotions, we have a boring life. When it comes to food, I can say that I have come through something quite challenging. At this point in time, health and wellness are my biggest focus. I do not eat to feel better anymore, nor to fill a void. I use food only for nutrition purpose. I truly believe that overeating is an addiction, and like any other addiction, the best would be to give up. But you cannot do the same in this case. This is why this type of addiction is more challenging. I do not want to become a health weirdo, but all I'm saying is to clean your body and listen to it. Everything is working together. You just have to pay attention to the feedback you get. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give me a big thumbs up to let me know that you like it. Before I leave you guys, I want to remind you to take a second and be grateful for your body. Bye, darlings.